Section 9 Levy and Collection. Section 9 Class 1 Subject to the provisions of the subsection 2, they shall be levied a tax called the Central Goods and Service Tax on all intrastate supplies of goods or services of both, except on the supply of alcoholic liquor for the human consumption, on value determined under Section 15 and the such rate not exceeding 20% as may be notified by the government on the recommendation of the council and collected in such a manner as may be prescribed and shall be paid by the taxable person. Section 9 Class 2 The central tax on the supply of petroleum, crude, high-speed diesel, motor spirit, commonly known as petrol, natural gas, and aviation turbine fuel shall be levied with effect from such date as may be notified by the government on recommendation of the council. Section 9 Class 3 The government may on recommendation of the council by notification specify categories of the supply of goods or services or both, the tax on which this shall be paid on the reverse charge basis by the recipient of such goods or services or both, and all the provisions of this act shall apply to such recipient as if he is the person liable for paying the tax in relation to the supply of such goods or services or both. Section 9 Class 4 The government may on the recommendation of the council by notification specify a class of registered person who shall in respect of the supply of the specified categories of the goods or services or both received from an unregistered supplier pay the tax on the reverse charge basis as the recipient of the such supply of goods, services or both, and all the provisions of this act shall apply to such a recipient as if he is liable for the paying the tax in relation to such supply of the goods or services or both. Section 9 Class 5 The government may on the recommendation of the council by notification specify the categories of the services, the tax on the intrastate supplies of which shall be paid by the electronic commerce operator if such services are supplied through it, and all the provisions of this act shall apply to such an electronic commerce operator as if he is the supplier liable for paying the tax in relation to the supply of the such services, provided that where an electronic commerce operator does not have a physical presence in the taxable territory, any person representing such electronic commerce operator for any purpose in the taxable territory shall be liable to pay tax. Provided further that where an electronic commerce operator does not have the physical presence in the taxable territory and also he does not have the representative in the said territory, such electronic commerce operator shall appoint a person in the taxable territory for the purpose of paying the tax, and such person shall be liable to pay the tax.